Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 29 of Let's FIFA 17, and we are sitting on 22,000 coins at the start of this episode, and that is after having sold on a couple of players on our transfer list as well as having built a new squad. Now this new squad is not created by any means, it is basically just a substitution squad we can switch to when our, I want to call it our Ben Arfa squad, gets tired. Then we can switch to this team, and the thought is we are using untradeable players as well as quite a few loan players, and I'm thinking once the loan players runs out, their contracts runs out, I'm going to pick some of the players I liked in this squad and use in sort of a hybrid squad. So we'll play a couple of matches with this team where I think there's 4 loan players in it. We're using Bayern and Butland as the loan players in the defense. Then I picked up Matip and Winston Reed, 2 sort of tall, fast and strong centre backs. Eriksen on the centre attacking mid spot, probably the player I paid the most for in this team. So yeah, not the most expensive team as you can see. Remy on the striker position. On the left wing I went with another loan player, and it's just because I have so many loan players, I'm thinking why not try and use them. So we have Hazard on the left wing, and then on the right wing we have a player we used a little bit in the past, and that is Mahrez. So and 5-star skiller into the squad, and our 2 wingers with 5 contracts each, so it suits it pretty well that we'll be playing 5 matches with this squad. And once our wingers contracts are out, we will try and build this team into a bit of a hybrid, I'm thinking, because at that stage we should hopefully also have some more coins. Maybe we have beat the Division 3 title at that stage and have some coins to actually build a nice little team with. But nonetheless, first game of this episode up against the BPL squad, playing with our own little BPL squad. And we're up against a pretty tough opponent. He was really good at using the shielding, making it difficult to get the ball off him. And at the same time, it was a match going from end to end. Both of us creating quite a few chances. Here it's Eriksen on the ball. I really should have played the through ball earlier. There was a good run there. I think it was Mahrez making it. But in the end, I decided to take the shot. It was right in the middle of the goal. But we get a huge chance from the corner. But the through are not able to put it into the back of the net. And that was also a picture of this match. Both of us actually getting some alright chances, but our finishing not exactly the best. We're not able to put it into the back of the net. Here I completely missed the ball. I didn't log onto it whatsoever, and then the exact same thing happened here. My defender not logged onto the ball, but again, our shots not exactly the best. Into the second half we go. It's still 0-0, and we find Bayern here. I tried out a shot, but it was not very good in the end. Yeah, so far we are not really troubled our goalkeepers too much. Like when we had shots, we were right on them, and yeah, as we continued to the later stages of the game, I was thinking maybe we'll sell this one for a draw. It might be okay for me, to be honest, to get a point away from this one. I hit the crossbar here with Eriksen, and I was a little bit disappointed, but at the same time it was more from a hopeful situation, or hopeful place to take the shot than a place I'd expect myself to score. And then in the 88th minute, I don't clear it properly, and Remy, who's hadn't been able to hit anything throughout the entire game, scores and makes it 1-0 in the 89th minute. And we had, for the overall possession of the ball, 41% was on his half, 15 on my half. So it's like one of those matches where I've been trying to break him down, then he had the counter attacks, and it's just losing in the late stages is never fun. But then again, I believe you only need 21 points for the title. So basically, if you get a draw, you need 3 draws to use it for anything. So I suppose whether it's been a draw or loss, it is going to be the wins at the end of the day which are going to determine if we win this title. So I decided, you know what, let's play another game with the squad. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves, see if this BPL squad can play a little bit better, because to be honest, the opponent I faced was quite good. He was tough to play against, and I was hoping I maybe could face a bit of an easier opponent, maybe get some goals and play a little bit better with this squad. So I get matched up against a 4-1-2-1-2 squad. They're mainly La Liga players there, and it's Hazard to start it off here. He plays it on to Remy. He'll play it back to Hazard, and I waited for him to sort of move his defender towards Hazard, such the space opened up for Eriksen, and that worked out perfectly. He could slot it home and make it 1-0 early on in the game. And then we got a free kick, lovely dummy from Mahrez there, winning us the free kick. Eriksen to step up for that. He got very good free kick stats. He did put a play on the line, but I'd already made my mind up. Tried the power shot, and it works out. Goes in at the bottom corner, and thus Eriksen with 2 goals in very few minutes, and we're up at 2-0. My opponent with a big chance there, but a good save to start off with. Then a bit of a sketchy punch there from Butland, but we didn't concede, and we continued in this half. Eriksen again on the ball, and I feel like in both my squads, it is definitely the center attacking mids, whether it be Ben Arfa or Eriksen, those are the two players which basically sets up all my plays. They either score or create the assists, and I feel like the players in the center attacking mid spots are the players I want to use the most coins on. So I am most likely going to buy Ben Arfa once his loan card runs out, just because it's so good. And Eriksen might continue using in this squad because he is just, he feels really, really good on the ball. And another player I'm considering picking up once his contract runs out is Mahrez. Look at that cheeky goal, slick skill goal, beating two players perfectly with the skill moves. I really, really like that goal. First, the fake ball will flick past one defender, then sort of a drag back past another one, and then tucked it in with his left foot to make it 4-0. That was just a lovely way to end off the game, and sort of a good way to redeem ourselves after the first loss in the episode. So yeah, after having played those matches, the fitness was running a little bit low on the Premier League squad, so I decided to switch to our Ben Arfa squad and play with that team instead for the final game of this episode. And my opponent in this game would be yet again playing with a BPL squad. I think I guess the last opponent was a La Liga squad mainly, but the majority of opponents are playing with Premier League squads, it seems. So starting off the game, well, it's again our center attacking mid to set it up, and the shot in the end not on target, unfortunately. It actually went out for a corner. I was a little bit surprised about that. He's able to clear it away on the corner, but we pick it up. It falls to Niang. He's able to turn around. He stops up, a little drag back, and then he takes the shot, but just wide of the goal. But 18th minute, we yet again on the ball. Cuadrado this time around on the wing, rapid as always. He's making his way into the box, and we get very lucky here. But it's a goal, and it brings us up 1-0. And following that, a nice little pass and move sequence here. Ben Arfa, Martial, Niang linking nicely up together, and it's Ben Arfa with the assist to Niang, and we go up 2-0. And then Cuadrado on the ball, couple of skill moves. I was feeling confident at this stage. I scored a nice skill goal in the last match. I had a 2-goal lead here, and yeah, I got a couple more skill moves going. But then in the 50th minute, my opponent got a huge chance here, but a good save in the end, I believe, by Rulli in the net. And then it was back to the usual thing, us creating chances. Martial on the ball here. Not the best of skill moves, but we pick the ball up right away, and it falls to Ben Arfa. He drags it back past the defender, and he will score that one into the top corner, and we are up 3-0. Ben Arfa, I'm really liking him on the game. And then this sequence from the corner, I really liked as well. This one too, beautiful, and a shame we're not able to put that one into the back of the net on that shot, because that would have been a really nice pass and move goal. But in the end, we got the goal. Get another chance here, a little sideways volley from Ben Arfa, but right into the hands of the goalkeeper. And this match was close to perfect, apart from a similar goal to the one we conceded in the first match. A bad clearance, he picked the ball back up, and a lovely scoop turn from him, to be fair. He got the ball back off his shot, and he scored such that we lost the clean sheet. But it didn't really matter. We got the win, and it was another comfortable win. So two good wins there. We start off the episode a little bit slow with the loss, but he was a quite good opponent, to be fair. But then we bounced back with two good wins, and that means we're sitting on 12 points after 5 games. We're in good form for the division title, and we're going to continue our run in the next episode, which most likely is out the day after tomorrow. And that is pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.